This is the 1992 reissue of this movie, and originally came out on VHS in 1986 of Great Books on Video series. This next one I have here is I Remember Mama, that stars with Irene Dunne, co-stars with Cedric Hardwicke, and directed by George Stevens, the one who directed Shane in 1953. Nominated for 5 Academy Awards. 1985 reissue from Media Home by Nostalgia Merchants and Media Home Entertainment. At the end of this tape has the Nostalgia Merchants promo of their titles were kindly available. And this tape is the 1987 reprint by Fox Hills Video by Nostalgia Merchants, still under a license of Media Home Entertainment at the time. God, I love these tapes made by TDK. Except those TDK tape reels, they could break off easily in 5 minutes. Now we got here a Western classic called The Far Country, starring with Jimmy Stewart, Ruth Roman, Connie Kavit, and Walter Brendan. This is the 1986 release from Kansas Video Communications Incorporated of the Film Classics, and under a license of MCA Home Video. This is made in 1954 from Universal International Pictures. Yeah. Now we got here like another classic movie that stars with Burt Lancaster in Vantage Valley, co-stars with Robert Walker, the one from To the Clouds Roll By, and that exact same year he did a movie with Farley Granger and Alfred Hitchcock's Strangers in the Train. 1985 release of the Hollywood Movie Greats, under a license like from Good Times. Sticker label. This tape has got to be from Canada or something. Now we got here a Marlon Brando Shine the Spotlight tape of Vinod Azepro, something like that. I can't pronounce it. Made in 1952, directed stars with Jane Peters and Anthony Quinn. And Alan Reed, later he became a voice of Fred Flintstone in his career. 1987 release from Key Video Shine the Spotlight on Marlon Brando. Show you what this tape looks like. This next one that we got here, one of the early days of the talkies, like Gary Cooper and the Ford Geeman, something like that. Co-stars with Walter Houston, Richard, and Mary Bryan. Was made in 1929 from Paramount. They kind of distribute to Universal. And this is on VHS from Kansas Video Communications, Film Classics, under a license of MCA Home Video. Now we got a couple of more classics like Friendly But Passions, that stars with Gary Cooper, Dorothy McGuire, introducing Anthony Perkins before he became the role of Norman Bates in the Psycho in Alfred Hitchcock's finest films. Made in 1956 from Ellen Artis, and this kind of distributed by Linmar International Pictures. Probably this film is kind of distributed by Linmar Distribution International, and this is on VHS in the 1985 release from CBS Fox Video. I used to have that on VHS. And this is the 1987 reprint when it was in Macrovision. The last classic movie I have, that is The Blue Angel, The Blue Angels is just a French film that stars with the young Marlene Dietrich, sadly no Jeanette MacDonald. This is on VHS in 1985. Gotta be from Video Dutchton, something like that. It's kind of distributed by International Home Video Corporation. I don't know what year this film was made. Well, I'd like to check this out. This movie's got to be in French or something. Marlene Dietrich is just one of the fine actresses, and she sings it like in German. Like, especially like Madeline Kahn did it in Blazing Saddles in 1974. Okay. Now I'm going to move on with some tapes. I'm going to count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fix this. Okay. Now we're just getting down pretty good on these tapes. Now we got here like not that much comedies. But let's start with the 1980 B in there, with Peter Sellers and Shirley MacLaine, co-stars with Melvyn Douglas and Jack Wharton. This is one of the last films that Peter Sellers made before he died. The one who did the Pink Panther films. That same year he did his last movie, The Fiendish Plot of Dr. Fuchu, whatever, that co-stars with Seth Caesar and David Tomlinson. An English film is about this emperor who wants to become young again. And this is the 1984 release from CBS Fox Video. Originally came out on VHS in 1981. CBS NGM Home Video. And it was reissued for the first time in 1983 by CBS Fox Video Drawbox Packaging. And this is the 1984, and this is a reprint in 1986, 1987. Something I used to have. It's about when Peter Sellers spends his life watching TV. And then he has to go out to like a new life after his father died. Now here's like The Replacements that stars with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. It was released on VHS in 2000 from Warner Home Video. The same time it was out on DVD. Printed it on March 22nd, 2001. This next tape we got here, that is Look Who's Laughing. Some kind of like a 1 hour program. It was released in 1994. I don't know what company is it, but we're going to watch this. Yeah, now we got some dramas. Let's start with The Age of Innocence that stars with Daniel Day-Lewis and Michelle Pfeiffer. It was released on VHS 1993 from Columbia TriStar Home Video. It was printed on the 5th week of 1995. Now we got here The Legends of the Fall that stars with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. This is a 2000 reissue, and originally it came out in 1994 from Columbia TriStar Home Video. This is the 2000 reissue. This is printed it on the 29th week of 2004, around that time when DVDs were kindly moving in. The next one we've got here is the Crossings. That stars with Russell Crowe. Yeah. It was released from the Republic Pictures home video in 1992. Ink label. They must have covered the print date on it. This next one we got here is an international film called The Boat is Full. Made in 1981. It's some kind of like a foreign film. And it was released on VHS 1985 from Embassy Home Entertainment. Show you what this sticker label looks like. It's got to be released in early 85. In the spring of 85, something like that. Yeah. This next tape we got here, that is a foreign film. It's called the the Francisco Amarcord, something like that. That's a foreign film. Was made in 1974, and this is released originally from Warner Home Video in the early 80s. Got to be 83, 84. And this is the 1987 reprint when it had the Deftone at the end. This is like a reprint. Now we got here stars with Barbra Streisand and Nick Nolte in the Prince of Tides. Stars and music composer by stars, produced, composer, and directed by Barbra Streisand in 1991. This is the 1992 release from Columbia TriStar Home Video. It was like they changed the name from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video at the time to Columbia TriStar Home Video. This tape was printed it on... I can't see a print date on it. They must have took off the barcode. This next tape we got here is Avalon, something like that, directed by Barry Livingston, the one who directed just films like Good Morning Vietnam and Rayman. 1991 VHS release from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. This is printed it on the 10th week of 1992. This next one we got here is Shakespeare in Love, winner of 7 Academy Awards. It was released for Miramax Home Entertainment. It's got to be from 2000. It was printed it on January 11, 2000. Ink label. Now we got In the Bedroom, 5 best pictures of like an Academy Award nomination. That starts with Sissy Spacek. Yeah. This has got to be from 2002. This tape was printed at something like that from 2003, like a little reprint. This next one we have here is The Garden of the Fertile Country, something like that. One of the good films of 1971, a best foreign film, foreign language movie of that year. It was released on VHS 1997 from Columbia TriStar Home Video. I wonder this film originally came out in the early 80s on VHS and Beta from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. This is printed it on the 29th week of 1998. They must have a DVD cover on there. Now we got here like 3 of the twin pics. Got to be from World Vision Home Video in 1993. From episodes 10 to 14. Now we got here like another one. Episodes 15 to 19 from World Vision Home Video. I think I have the other ones downstairs. I don't need a series, but I'll be selling them when the time comes. Now we got here a third Twin Pics, episodes 20 to 24. Got the previous ones downstairs. Now we got here like a horror and thriller tape called the Contender thing, yep. It was released from DreamWorks Home Entertainment on VHS in 2001. Same time it was out on DVD. Ink label. This tape was printed on January 12, 2001. Now we got here is the portrait. Stars with a Patriot that stars with Mel Gibson. 2 thumbs up by Roger Ebert and Judith Kremert, something like that, at the movies. That was when that's when his partner Roger died from brain tumor in 1999. A film critic. And this is the 2000 VHS from Columbia TriStar Home Video. Yeah. Printed it on the 40th week of 2000. Around that time it was out on DVD. Now we got here is the Wind Talker that stars with Nicolas Cage. And this is the epic war film. Was made in 2002. It was released on video in 2002 from NGM Home Entertainment. They must have covered the print date on it. Now we got here a John Wayne movie called The Cowboys. That was made for Warner Brothers in 1971. And it co-stars with Bruce Dunne. Something I used to have on VHS. This is the 1997 reissue of this John Wayne movie. And printed it on September 4th, 1997. So I'll be back for the third video. Now we made it for the first and the second part. And I'll see you for the third part in a little later. Bye.